Hello, and welcome to day 14. Today we're going to talk about how your brain learns and how to use that to your advantage. Your brain is a very complex organ, but it's also very simple. It just likes to do the same thing. So whatever you do a lot of, it will just keep doing that. Your brain is really just a collection of habits. We like to give ourselves credit and think we have free will, but most of us are just running on automatic pilot most of the time. Because we have trillions of synapses in our brains which are just on-off switches, and if those fire together, they wire together, and they become very ingrained into place. So we have to replace those with a new habit, not just drop them, because your brain always wants to go back to what it knows. And research has shown that if you just do something 3 times in a row, say that's writing with your left hand or trying a new habit, that's all it really takes to start a new pathway, 3 times. But you have to kind of start down that road for it to work. And the truth is also in the matter if it fires together, wires together, but if you don't use it, you lose it. So that's why we're going to try to do new things over the next month, so you kind of, those synapses that have formed start to weaken and you try something new. And in order to do that, we need to kind of create new brain cells through a process called neurogenesis. And there's 4 main ways to do that. 1 is to exercise, 2 is to try novel things such as reading books or going to new places, 3rd is sleep, and the 4th is sex. So there's 4 new ways to start creating new brain cells for your brain to create these new habits. That's sleep, sex, exercise, and new things. But we got to make sure that that information gets attached to the right information in a new environment. Because we're in our old environments, it's really hard to not do what we've always done. Because there's something called the mesolimbic pathway that makes sure that we kind of keep going on that same route. The mesolimbic pathway is something that gives us pleasure when we're close to something that used to give us pleasure. So say you used to drink a lot and you used to go to the neighborhood bar. Every time you walk into that place, the surroundings, the people you see, the smells, they all give you dopamine, so you go towards that new source or that old source of dopamine that treated you so well. And so basically you got to change your environment, because it's easier to change your environment than your thoughts. So you're always trying to try new things in new places and let your brain create a new you. So as you create those new brain cells, just try to remember that if you're in those old places, your old habits will come back much quicker. So just try to remember this, that your brain loves shortcuts, but your life hates them. So always trying to do new things and trying to kind of take the harder way is the best thing to do for creating a new habit. So for today's self-reflection, we're going to try a new habit and see that it might not be comfortable at first, but it will get easier. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.